Leo placements. Leo. Hearing being resourceful, finding ways in the most trying times. You could be feeling pressed or cornered, but you're still finding ways to persevere or to come out of a sticky situation. Sticky? I meant sticky. Or shitty. Maybe that's what stitchy is. Interesting. You being cornered, Leo, is giving you a perspective you never thought about. So you're gaining a new perspective. You're thinking about things differently, even in the slightest. But what you don't know, it's making a difference. Maybe you know, maybe you do know. You could be trying something new, something you thought that will not work, but it's actually working. You don't like where you are, but it's almost like you're telling yourself, but I have to go through this. I have to find a way. I don't know why I'm hearing this. Desperate times call for desperate measures, whatever that means. And you're not ashamed of this. You're not hiding it. You're not keeping it to yourself. It feels like you're putting yourself out there. You feel like you're showing your vulnerability to whoever it may concern. You're showing the people around you what you're going through. You're not hiding. You're not ashamed. It's like, fuck it, this is what I'm going through. Now, the Six of Cups came out upright, but it did like a little reverse dance. So I'm going to take it in reverse. You thought that there is someone that you can rely on, but they showed you that you cannot rely on them. They showed you their true colors. The colors of unreliance. Unreliance? You do not trust this person like you did before. You do not believe that you have a forever connection with them. You did once upon a time, you did think that this person will be your life partner or something that is beyond physical. But at this time, you're gaining this new perspective that's giving you the epiphany or the realization that it could have been just in your head, that it's not true, that you wanted them to be, and that's why you saw them the way you saw them. Okay? Almost like snapping out of an illusion. And you're grieving them. You're like, oh well, this is what's up. This is what's happening. I'm not going to deny it. This is real. So you're facing the facts. You're looking at things for what they are. And this person is no longer someone that you thought was a life partner. They are no longer that. Even if you are with this person, whether you have separated from this person or not yet, you've already done it in your head and in your heart. You see? You could be involving yourself with other people at this time. Or they don't have to be romantic, but it can be. This can be friendships, just people in general. I see that you're spending your time and company with others. Maybe to take your mind off things. There is a bit of anger that I'm feeling here. This anger is because things didn't play out the way you imagined them to play out. There was a bit of resentful towards this person that you thought was a soul partner, life partner. It's like you have so many things you want to say to them, but then you think to yourself, what's the point? It's not going to change anything, is it? So it's almost like there's no point. Yeah, there is no point. There's a small part of you that really is resisting saying horrible things to them. And it's not like horrible things that are not true. It's horrible things that are true, but you just don't want the drama or don't want to stir shit up and don't want to have to, you know, be in conflict with them or have a confrontation with them. It's like, is it really worth it? It's not. It's not worth my peace. It's not worth the trouble. So it's almost like you are taming yourself not to say certain things to avoid conflict with this person. Whether you know it or not, Leo, you loved this person, or maybe you still love them, okay? This is what's making this transition for you hard, is the fact that you love them. And I mean, no wonder. It's just maybe there is a part of you that wants to deny it for whatever reason. Because I see that you're questioning your love for them. It's almost like, did I love them? Yeah, but did I? Did I really? Yeah, you did. You did. Even though you ignored a lot of the red flags you saw, you loved them. Perhaps you ignored the red flags because you loved them. So I see you spending a lot of time thinking if it's real love that you felt for them, or just a transactional. Maybe there was some type of trade or benefits to being with them, but maybe you're thinking, oh, maybe I just used them and believed my own lies. You could think that you used this person for whatever, but no, you really love them. You really did. Okay. This is maybe you could be wanting to find a reason so that you take yourself out of loving them, or the fact that you love them ever. What I see is that you love them. You actually really, really love them. As we speak about this, the Ten of Cups come out. Don't know why it's not focusing, but you get the point. Focus! Well, maybe because it's the camera. Anyways. So. In a way, you're trying to take yourself out of feeling love for them. And you might tell yourself that you were emotionally confused, or that you were in a phase in your life when you met this person where you were emotionally confused and they took advantage of you, or took you for, not took you for granted, but kind of took that opportunity to trick you. Now, if you really want to know, let me see if this person ever loved you the way that you thought they did. Let's see, show me. It's a yes, by the way. Wow. Wow. Leo. I'm not surprised, but yeah, they really loved you. You have the World, the Sun, and the Nine of Cups. The World and the Sun is really quite self-explanatory. It's almost like you were, or are, maybe you were more than are, the best thing that ever happened to them. The best thing that can ever happen to them. You were their wish fulfillment. You were their wish fulfillment. I know why it's not zooming. Ta-da! Because I fixed the exposure. It's so dark, but anyways, we'll go with that. You were this person's wish fulfillment. They thought of you as the one they will spend years and years with. They think that you are the best thing that ever happened to them and can happen to them. They wanted to be with you for a long time, if not forever. Okay. They see you as a person that gets a lot of attention. They know that, and they partially like that. They like it. It's almost like I got the Leo and now everyone is jealous of me. You know, it's almost like they like rubbing it into people's faces, like, oh yeah, Leo is my partner, by the way. To see people's reaction and see the jealousy in their face. So if you were wondering if this person loved you, they did. Do they still love the Leo? The Lovers came out. I have the deck and the Lovers was the answer. They still love you. I was not expecting that. Were you? I don't think you know how much this person loves you. You know what I don't understand is, if they love you, they think of you as a wish fulfillment. What seems to be the problem here? Maybe you got bored of them. What seems to be the problem between these two? You could have different views about the future. So love is not the issue, it's the future. Love is not the issue, it's the future. One of you, or both of you, possibly, see that there is no future for this connection. And that's why there will be no future. Because if one person gives up, there is no connection. Simply put. And it feels like, Leo, that you are the one that's giving up rather than this person that we spoke about. Because the way you feel about them is not how you felt. And the way they feel about you is actually stronger now than before. So what does that tell you? Who's giving up? You. Or that's what it seems to be the case on my end. Can this be saved? Yes. Yes, it can. But it's a big commitment. So this can be saved. But it's almost like you have to both talk about it in the sense where you discuss the future and come to an agreement. And when you have that agreement, you will allow a new beginning or a cycle between the two of you to begin. It feels like, Leo, if you give this connection more time, you two will reach that conversation and have that conversation. But if you decide you don't want to wait and you just want to give up on it, that will end it. That will, you know, because it will not work if you don't want to, of course. But if you give this connection time and possibly effort to see where it can potentially take you, then there is a chance for you to work on things together. And in that you will find a solution to be together and reach an agreement where you both will be satisfied with and you can be together. Because how I see it is that this person will not give up if you don't. But if you do, obviously, they cannot carry the both of you. They cannot carry the weight of the both of you. I did not see that coming because you seemed at the beginning of the reading that you thought or think it's an illusion and somehow this connection is invalid. But this person is in deep for you. This person is not joking about you. Now, let me see if this person has told you how they feel about you. I was expecting that. This person is a bread crumber. Is that a word? I don't know. They breadcrumb you. What they do is they give you it's like they, okay, so imagine this person has that much love for you. That much, let's say this is a lot, okay? And they give you or show you this much. And you're like, well, that's not enough for me. If that's all that you can give, then no. But they have this much for you. So they conceal a lot of the love they have for you for whatever reason. Maybe it's their personality, but they have and feel way more than they show you. You know why? Because they like to be the emperor. They like to be the one in control. They like to seem strong. They like to seem logical. Maybe they are logical. Maybe that's why they have a hard time expressing how they feel. You could have like different love languages, maybe opposite love languages, where it's, you know, their love language is acts of service and you as words of affirmation, something like that, where it's almost like opposite love language. And it seems to be the problem here. But how you can overcome this is by learning each other. Time will reveal those love languages to each other. See what I mean? I will continue this reading on my website. The link will be in the description box. I will see you there.